What is up, YouTube? Carlos Morrow is back, and I'm here to stay this time. I keep saying every single time that I'm sorry about how long the videos will take, and that's just not going to happen anymore. And I feel like I say that in every other video too. So we really need to stop that. I'm editing my own videos now. Lots happened since, obviously I've been posting, but same goal, just basically showing you guys the journey that I am taking on, becoming a pro athlete in bodybuilding, and, possibly hitting the stage one day. And basically main point of my main videos are probably gonna be like how I train at Planet. I feel like a lot of people talk trash about Planet, but I love Planet. I love Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness has been my gym for like 5 years now. And people talk trash about it, and I really don't understand why. Basically, through this video, it's just an arm workout showing you guys what I do. Just basic things, nothing too fancy yet. I will show you guys the secret things that I do, I guess you could say. But until then, stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, starting the workout off with some machine preacher curls and some tricep rope pull downs. I just feel like starting off the exercise with any type of warm-up is just very, very essential for training. I feel like for my body, me trying to start with kind of like a heavier movement for a lot of different exercises just doesn't really work for me. I feel like when I warm up with more isolation movements, it helps me personally to have a really good mind-muscle connection, and it just allows you to fill up the muscles with a whole lot of blood. And it just helps, it's a really good way to start the workout. You really want to start the workout having an amazing pump. I think that's just anybody. That way, when you go into your other movements, you don't need to do as many warm-ups, or you can kind of just go straight into it. So when doing machine preacher curls, I feel like what I used to do was I wouldn't allow myself to get a really, really good stretch. And I feel like now that I've been training for a couple of years, I really focus a lot more on the stretches for a lot of things, basically the negatives in these movements. And I feel like a lot of people should really pay attention to how they feel, just because in doing so, it tears the muscle up a lot more. So you'll see me every single time I go down that I'm really controlling the weight. I'm really trying to make sure that I'm feeling every part of my bicep. Mainly right here, I'm trying to focus on the peak. That way, when I hit a front double bicep, the peak on my bicep looks amazing. So I'm really, really trying to focus on that squeeze right at the top and the stretch on the way down. The last bit of this workout, though, you'll see this is a drop set. I always probably end my exercises with some type of finisher. So this one in particular, I drop the weight about halfway, and then I'm doing about a 3-second negative. So I come up, then I go 1, 2, 3, come right back up. You don't want to be doing a whole lot of weight that you need to jerk. I'm trying to make sure that this is as painful as possible. I'm not the strongest person, but I can deal with a lot of pain, and I feel like that's what really helps me when I'm in the gym. So I basically do that till complete failure. Then that's going to be the same thing for these rope pull downs. If you look, I'm not dealing with a whole lot of weight either. That's because I don't want to have to use my shoulders, or I don't want to have to use a whole lot of force. I want to be able to get really good squeezes right at the top of my tricep, right next to, I guess you could say, my rear delt. I feel like that's, I need a lot more meat there. So I'm trying to make that part grow more. So I'm really trying to focus on the squeezes right there. So I'm controlling the weight, going down, getting good squeezes. And I guess you can say at the very bottom sometimes, for me personally, I'll add a little bit of an oomph, and I just feel like that's just because I need to get that extra little squeeze in. So basically here I just did 3 drop sets, basically each one till failure. I can't, if I'm being honest, I never really count, but usually the way it goes is that I do about 10, then 12, then 15. That's just the way I've always done it. So the next exercise is rope hammer curls. These are just very simple. It's just like how you do normal hammer curls. Just make sure, though, because of the fact that we're using the rope, we have the ability to twist outward at the very top. And you guys can't really see, but I'm trying to focus on a good squeeze at the very top, even just for like a slight bit of a second. Been trying to do that with a lot more of my workouts, and I do feel like it's changing a lot more. So I do recommend you guys do that, but basically all the way down, come up right around your chest and just really get a good squeeze, and try not to move too much. You know, by the end of my workout, I'll move some weight. And with these, this is a V-bar push down, not a pull down. I just started implementing push downs this year, and honestly, the contractions and the difference in the workouts are definitely a lot different. With these, I don't go up all the way. I go to right around where my hands reach my chest, and then I'll push right back down. And honestly, these have become I love these. I really, really do. And if you guys can kind of see, I'm kind of pushing very, very slightly away from my body. It's a whole different contraction. It's amazing. But yeah, so right here, you guys get a little bit more of a visual in my lumberjack outfit. This is it's just old-fashioned classic bodybuilder outfit, I guess. But yeah, right here, I'm just you guys will see I kind of just will jolt just a slight bit, but nothing fancy for that last set. And same thing for this one. These two, I just wanted to just kind of just implement. I really go based on feeling when I'm trying to do finishers. Some exercises I just love so much, but I know I have to go to the next one, so I'll just implement a finisher. That's mostly when I'll do a finisher. But these two, they were just very strict. About 15 reps or so for each one. Really good squeezes, and that's pretty much it. These, whenever I'm at Planet Fitness, are like essential. Just because none of the bars are heavy enough for me. So, I mean, you always got your dumbbells. So with these, if you guys see, I'm going behind my head. I'm really just trying to get a really good stretch in the tricep head. I'm trying to go until I really feel a good pull on my tricep, and then I'll come up. I don't lock my arms, and I'm not trying to like force it up there, because again, your elbows, I'm really trying to preserve my elbows. Bodybuilding is with a lot of wear and tear, but with these, it's just a really good stretch, and then you come up right before your arm fully extends, and then you go into some dumbbell bicep curls. I don't like to go, I guess you could say, all the way, just because I feel like I'll lose the contraction. I like to come up right where I feel a good squeeze, and if you guys see, I'm trying to make sure I get that good squeeze each time. That's why my face is the way it is. It's all about pain when it comes down to bodybuilding. You want to have some heavy weight with some really good squeezes, really good form, and if you guys notice, I'm trying to twist my wrist. That's just so that I can get even a better squeeze at the peak of my bicep. This was a finisher for both of these. I went a little bit heavier. I haven't gone this heavy in a long time, so I mean, I guess kudos to me. But I grabbed 45 pounds each time, again, trying to get that good stretch. I'm really trying to focus on where that stretch is going. I don't want to just let that weight fall down, because you can injure your shoulder, you can injure your elbow. So I go stretch it out real good, and then try to come up and squeeze. Couldn't do any more physically, so then the next bit I dropped the weight about 10 pounds and just wanted to see how many I could do. So again, good stretch, come up, squeeze. These were just little jolts. By this point, I mean, I'm still getting good squeezes. You still want to figure out what works for you, but for me, I still can get good squeezes doing these little halvesies, I guess you can say. And then basically from there, I grabbed some pretty, as you guys can see, some pretty small weight. And this is just to do whatever is left in my tricep. I went down about 15 pounds, and at this point, just control, squeezes, very quick, and by the time you guys get done with this last one, your tricep should be on fire. So for the finisher for the dumbbell curls, instead of doing them unilaterally, I guess that's the word you would use. Basically, I just did them at the same time. It's a lot harder just because now since you're using both arms, you're using a lot more energy. And it is still the same weight I was using before for a normal set, but because you're using both your arms, it just taxes you out. So going any heavier than this, I was not going to be able to do this with good form. Again, I'm only trying to get really, really good squeezes, still trying to control that weight on the bottom. And basically, from there, I dropped the weight about 10 pounds. No, 15 pounds. And then just trying to do about 2 second negative on the bottom or on the way down. And again, just good squeezes and trying to still control the squeeze on the way down. I'm not just going down slowly, I'm still trying to squeeze my biceps as they're going down. So I did about 10 for the first one, and then the next one I did about the same, about 10 reps. And for the last exercise, I'm doing some overhead tricep extensions, same as the flat, except I'm just trying to let it go behind my head, straight down. I'm not trying to move my arms a whole lot. I just feel like it's a personal thing where I feel like my shoulders will just get into it. I'm very particular that way. But again, just trying to get a good stretch in the back. And again, I'm not trying to go too high, just trying to keep the tension in my triceps. And then right after those, I go into some bench spider curls. I absolutely love these. These are an amazing exercise for getting a really good squeeze, and also for trying to, for me personally, keep my form. So if you guys look, I'm trying to keep my arm as still as possible, and I'm just trying to come upward. I'm trying to think that again, I'm trying to hit a pose. If somebody were to come and look at my bicep from the side, I'm trying to go and get a really good squeeze, and I'm not even going all the way up. Again, just to keep that tension. And no matter how heavy it gets, I'm still trying to keep my arm from moving a whole lot. That's why these end up becoming so difficult. And basically the same thing, just heavier weight. Nothing fancy this workout, guys. Honestly, for me, whenever I go to the gym, I kind of been basing it off of how I feel. And with these, I just felt like doing straightforward exercises and sets just was working for me today. Basically just heavier weight, trying to control that weight, trying to get good stretches. I feel like the stretch for these exercises in particular are more important than the actual squeeze. So that's just personally how I like to do it. And again, I go based off pain when I'm in the gym. I feel like if I can't go real heavy, then hey, substitute it with pain. Why not? And yeah, same thing here. If you guys see, I'm just trying to get real good squeezes at the very top, even if I have to do like a 1 second pause. It's just to basically get rid of whatever energy and whatever juice I have left in the tank. That's pretty much it, guys. You guys, I'll be sending another video probably next Friday. So stay tuned, drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys.
Friday. I'm going to be trying to, like I said in all my other videos, I'm going to be trying to post at least one video a week, maybe two. You guys, again, let me know what you guys want to see more of. If you guys want more detail, if you guys just let me know what you guys want to see. But pretty much that's it. I'll see you guys Friday, and take it easy.